up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, VHS, however you like to buy and own physical media. I'm here to chat with you about it. That is the reason this channel exists. If you haven't already subbed, please do so. And in particular, if you like this video, hit that like button. That really helps get the word out about the channel and, allow us to have more conversations. So I didn't do a video about this Criterion flash sale that just happened because literally it was 24 hours. I didn't have an opportunity. Now I did, because it happened so quick, post on my TikTok. So if you're on TikTok and you're not following me over there, just look up OTS Movies. You'll find me over there posting fairly often, pretty often. So I did post over there, but I managed to pick up a few things, and they came pretty fast too. I was having a conversation with somebody about it, and they were saying that, we could, I'm getting something here to open these, we could just easily get these from Amazon for free, or for the same price, with free shipping, and my response is, I would rather give the money direct to Criterion, and I don't have to have it right now. I don't have to have it this second. I'm cracking one of these open right now. So I'd rather just give all that money to them, The only thing is if you had to spend $50 to get free shipping from Criterion. Wasn't a problem because there were great prices. It's the typical 50% type of thing that they do. So there was a lot of stuff between $20 and $25. I think everything I bought was $20, I'm pretty sure. So let's get into my pickups here. The first thing that I got, I'm already tearing the paper off. I'm so excited. I did show these on my TikTok, but I waited to open them till I was with you guys. So there you go. The first one is the 1979 David Cronenberg film, The Brood. This is an old Blu-ray for them. They put this out in 2013, and I've seen it a number of times. I've seen the movie a number of times, so I just kept putting it off in my purchase list. But I'm in the mood for David Cronenberg right now, and needed to fill out some space. Maybe the Possessor Uncut, his son's movie. Maybe that got me in the mood. David Cronenberg, if you don't know, really does body horror. That's his jam. He's done other things, but he's really made a lot of headway in the body horror space with movies like The Brood, Shivers, Rabid, all, even Existence to some degree, are all body horror. So, again, written and directed by David Cronenberg. It stars Oliver Reed and, is it Patricia Eggers? I know her name is Eggers. I always forget the first name. Anyway, let's crack it open so you can see the inside. And this is an old release, so this is some old school type of packaging for Criterion, which is fine, except oftentimes the thing that's inside is not a book, it's a fold-out. And I don't know if we have information here or just a poster. This looks like we just get a poster. We don't get actually any essays or anything, and that's okay. That's okay. Honestly, I don't even know what extras are on here. I just assume that Criterion is going to do well by us extras-wise, and I really wanted this movie in my collection. Oh, there are write-ups in here. Okay. I hate this form of write-ups, though. I'll be honest with you, I'll probably never read it. It's a poster on the back, but it's fine. I don't buy necessarily movies for the packaging, but I sure like it when it's cool, So this film, if you didn't know, it focuses on a couple locked away in a retreat. The wife has some psychological problems, let's say that. And they're working with a doctor who has a very, very controversial therapy that he's using for his patients, and they're all institutionalized. And the backdrop, going on along the whole time with this drama that's happening are a bunch of unsolved murders. And as you would expect, it all kind of comes together. This movie is brutal. I think it's scary. I think it's good. It's 70s scary. So it does have that thing. And I don't know if you guys knew this or not. Some of you guys probably don't. But David Cronenberg, at this point in time, was doing everything in Canada. This is a Canadian-made film. And if you know Canadian films from the era, then you'll know kind of what to look for, or what the the overall look and vibe is. And it's a positive. It's a good thing. They were making cool stuff. So anyway, highly recommended film. I just haven't added it because I haven't come across it used anywhere. I've seen it a lot, and Criterion always seemed to have something else that I wanted. So this is from 2013. Watch what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen is this is out now, and then they're going to do some kind of David Cronenberg 4K collection, and then I'm going to be pissed off. But hey, all three of these films that I bought 3, spoiler alert, could become 4Ks. They would be amazing 4Ks, and I would buy them again, damn it. So anyway, so let's get into the next one. It is the 1981 David Cronenberg, of course, written and directed, Scanners. Was this his follow-up to The Brood? It might have been. I'm not sure. So this film actually brings us... This might be the first time that I saw, or at least it connected with me, that I saw Michael Ironside in a film, because he is your main guy here. So Scanners is a science fiction horror film. It focuses on these people that are called scanners, that have psychic, like telekinetic, I guess, really, powers to do damage to other people and things and whatnot. And then there's a company, of course, that wants to weaponize them. Michael Ironside's character is renegade, and he gets a vendetta to try and destroy everything related to this company because of what they do. And they put out their own scanner to go against him in a battle. This is like a more sci-fi, more horror version of Firestarter, right? So this is a slip cover here. It slips out the side. I love it. And then on the inside, we got a digibook type of thing. Let me just make sure there's nothing going to fall out. Of course, there is something that's going to fall out. So there's what's on the inside. Really cool. Loving this artwork. And then we just on the inside have the disc. Also included is this little guy here, this little brochure thing. Oh, this is an actual book. I'm very happy for that. Very happy for that. Got the essays happening. It's not a big book, but I appreciate it. I don't want to show you guys too much because, as I said in a previous video, I learned that these books can be spoilery. If you haven't seen this movie by now, you need to rectify that and get yourself a copy of this movie. Now, you missed the flash sale, of course, but we do know we have the Barnes & Noble sale coming up. One thing I didn't mention about The Brood also, and I know I'm being spastic here, but interesting about this one is this movie, David Cronenberg wrote this movie right after and probably some during his own divorce. And the two main characters, the couple, he wrote them, he has said, to represent he and his wife. So there's some weird, autobiographical stuff happening there. And I don't know what he's trying to say about his wife by making her the one who has psychological problems. Take from that what you will. But it's a great movie. Now, the last film is radically different than those two. It is not a Cronenberg film. This film is fairly recent release. When it came out at even after the MSRP was in the 30s, like 32 or something like that, and I just didn't want to pay it. But it is Defending Your Life. This is an Albert Brooks written film, directed film, starring Albert Brooks. It also, of course, stars Meryl Streep. Basically, it tells the story of a man who dies and doesn't go to heaven or hell. He gets held over in an in-between area where, it's really loud, where he has to be judged. His life has to be judged, and he has to go before, a court and defend his life, Well, while he's in that, it takes, it doesn't happen immediately. He gets to kind of live it up. He can eat as much as he wants and never be full, and never get sick, never have to go to the bathroom. Really, it's like, the whole thing is kind of a wonderful thing. And then he meets Meryl Streep's character, and she is also there defending her life. And then they connect, and it's a rom-com. It's an Albert Brooks film, so it's treated with quite a bit of sarcasm, but it is a rom-com. Very funny film. Highly recommended. I wanted it right away when it was released. I just didn't want to pay, $30-something. So on the inside, we get... Okay, Criterion, I hate these. So this is kind of cool. I see what they're going for with this one, this Judgment City thing. This is where they are. It's done like the fold-out style, which I hate. But I get, maybe they're kind of trying to do the brochure thing, since it's sort of talking about the city and whatnot. I'm never gonna read this because of how it's done, but okay. Pretty cool still. I mean, I'm glad there's something there. But if you aren't familiar with it, forget that stuff. Just get the movie because it's so damn good. And I'm sure we're in for some decent extras and a solid transfer. Those are my pickups for the Criterion Flash sale. What did you guys get? Share with me in the comments. Let's talk about it. Is anybody else like me kind of pre-gaming for July for the Barnes & Noble sale? Kind of thinking about what they want. I'm really, scoping out that Bruce Lee set. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm really thinking about it. But as I post this, this part I'm telling you right now is not necessarily evergreen, but as I post this, the Arrow Video March Madness sale is going on 14th through 23rd, maybe, something like that. Anyway, it's over at mvdsale.com, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get something now from them, or do I want to wait for the summer sale. I always love the Arrow Video summer sale. So let me know in the comments. Are you purchasing from there too? Hit me up on TikTok, letterboxd, OTS. Letterboxd is Culture Smash, OTS Movies on TikTok, and let's keep the conversation going. Until then, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV at home. I'll see you guys later.